How's everyone doing today? Thanks for checking out my broadcast. My name is Jonathan, and today is day 109 of my 3-year challenge to get my health and wellness under control, or take control of it and get myself down to a healthy weight here. It is also day 1 of my second extended water fast that I am doing. The first water fast I did started on November 1st of 2020. I fasted for 1,000 hours, about 42 days or a little over 42 days. And I refed after that. I've been eating for the last couple months, and now I am getting started on my second extended fast. I'm going to see how it goes doing another extended fast here. First time I lost 90 pounds in that 42 days. So I'm hoping that I have some success with the weight loss with this fast here. As of now, the plan is to make it through the end of the month with the fast, and I know a few of you are joining along with me, so I'd like to know how you guys are doing. I know we had some other people check in. If anybody also is weighing in, I'd love to hear your weights, if you are up or down from last week. It is Wednesday. I'd like to make Wednesdays kind of a standard weigh-in day, where you guys can kind of, give me updates on how you're doing with things. But yeah, if anybody has any thoughts on their water fast so far, if anybody is joining along, let me know. I'm going to do my weigh-in here while I'm doing that. All right, so the weight there is 381.6. So that is 2 pounds down from yesterday. The 338, 2.2 pounds down from yesterday's weight. I also had after that weight yesterday, I had had dinner, which wasn't very heavy weight wise. Really, it was oat and potato crusted pizza with mushroom, onions, and corn on it. And then I did have 2 pieces of pie for dessert. The one I actually should have this photo loaded up before it find me. Okay. I had Lara Bar that was a cherry pie flavored, and then a uh good, and so I think it's Target's brand of like the same product, but it was an apple pie uh that I had for dessert. I figured if I was going to fast, I might as well treat myself to some desserts. So plus we were uh, I was wanting to get rid of them before the fast started so they weren't in the cupboard as a temptation, I suppose. Um so I did have that. So even with having eaten with the fast here, I am down to 381.6. So that's 2.2 pounds down just in that day. So that is exciting to lose that weight. A lot of it is probably going to be just the contents that were in my stomach, but it's great to be down. Uh, so a bunch of people checking in here. Bolt saying hello. Carrie says hello. Crow saying hello. Uh, Crow says he's joining the fast today. He's 334.2. That's awesome, Crow. Just keep us up to date on how things are going. I'm gonna get rid of this here so you can have, that's kind of my the list of my most recent weights or weigh-ins there. Um, so yeah, a couple things I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to thank all of the new subscribers that I have on the YouTube channel. I also want to thank everybody who's joined our Discord. A few of you have introduced yourself, Burbs, Golden, uh, Blastoise, Nate, and Jen. I want to thank all you guys for joining the Discord, introducing yourselves, letting us know a little bit about you. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys succeed on your diets and hearing about all of the good things that we're able to do with this. Tara's popping in saying inspiring. Thank you, Tara. I hope everything's going well with you as well. But so I was looking at things with the YouTube, and I really need to get my subscribers up because I'd like to get that community tab unlocked. And then by this summer, I was thinking that if I get to if I get to the 1,000 subscribers by this summer, I'll be able to start going live from like my mobile, like my phone. And so that I think would be great to be able to kind of be able to go live different places or with different means. So if you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Also, if you want to check out these live broadcasts that I'm doing, make sure you turn on the notifications so that you get the alerts when I do go live. The a few people checked in on the Discord that were that started their fast and kind of talking about the hunger that you're gonna feel. It's natural, obviously, that you're gonna feel hunger. A lot of it is gonna be finding the best way for you to overcome it. I really have found, and me and Carrie have talked about that when it comes to the hunger, when it comes on, it doesn't, I don't feel like ever get like worse. Like it's not like a growing hunger that is like it gets to a you get to your hungriest point and then it kind of levels out. I feel as if that's the way it has been for me in the past. So um and then the other I kind of like to really just say is you have to have confidence that your body's going to do what it's designed to do. It was designed to take the excess fat and the excess calories from your diet that you were eating and store it on your body. It only makes sense that it is there for a reason. Um, and To me, that's reason is for when you don't have access to the food that you normally do, which causes you to fast. Our bodies switch from burning one type of energy to another when we fast, and so there's a lot to that's going to be happening in your body while that change happens as well. So you may get sorenesses, or you may get. I know that, and I'm gonna actually share some videos on the Discord. Probably I made a new tab for fasting support. That way, if people have questions or uh, want to, make comments specific to fasting, you can do it there where it's not kind of in the general area with everything else. Um, but I don't know what I was talking about with the fasting. I lost my train of thought because I wasn't talking off my notes here. But, anyways, I hope everything's going well with everybody with the fasting. Make sure that you're checking in on the Discord as well. And I put a link in the chat for the Discord. I think that link will last for 7 days. So I hope that if you are looking for support, that you take a moment or go over to that and check it out and see see what's going on with our Discord. I've been very happy with how easy it is to communicate with people through the Discord, and just kind of the whole thing, the whole app itself. I think maybe a few people joined on the Life app as well. I think I had some people mention that. I know Carrie was in my Life app circle. Let's see. Yes, we have a few other people in the Life app circle as well, which is great to see everybody in there. Right now, I am 18 hours into my fast. I started the fast about 9:30 last night is when I kind of had the when I had those granola bar, the Lara bar that I had for my final meal. As far as my hunger and stuff today, I haven't really noticed. I've tried to keep myself busy. I didn't take a photo of it, but I did pretty much completely clear out the fridge that I have here. I didn't have much that was uh, going to be a temptation or that I was going to want, but there was, some carrots and some other things that were in there, so that I removed all of the temptation that I could while I'm here at work, and all that's in my fridge is water. And so that is something that I've talked about as well, that you need to be able to remove temptation as best possible as you can. We have kids, so we obviously are going to have food around for them, and uh, and you may have other family that you live with that you're going to have other food around. But if you can remove as many temptations from your life as possible, that's going to be the best thing you can do, because uh, just having those things in the cupboard creates a mental argument that you have to have with yourself, to even if it's anything, but you have to mentally say, I'm not going to go eat those nuts, or I'm not going to go eat what's in the pantry. Whereas if that wasn't in the pantry at all, you wouldn't have to have that argument with yourself. You wouldn't have to have that psychological thought process happen. So if you can remove those things, do it. Uh, Depending on how long you're fasting as well. Obviously, if you're only going to be fasting for a few days, then it doesn't make sense to do a whole lot of that, because you're going to be eating here soon. Also, I have mentioned it many times, make sure you have a plan for how you're going to be refeeding. I Full disclosure, going into my last fast, I thought I had a plan of what I was going to do, but I continued my education throughout the fast and found that what my plan was going in was not what I was feeling like the best thing going on the other end. And so I did remember what I was talking about earlier was the Discord. There's videos that I've watched that talk about the science of fasting and some other things that you're going to have happen that come out of that True North Clinic that I've mentioned in other previous broadcasts, that I'll probably start sharing those on the Discord so that it just gives more people more resources. And if you guys have other videos that you feel are important to share, feel free to share them in that section on the Discord, because I know that there's a lot of stuff from Dr. Fung out there that talks about fasting, and there's all kinds of other doctors as well. So that is what I was hoping with that channel in the Discord. I had made a new channel. But continuing to actually, I don't think I had done it yet. So after I got off stream yesterday on my way before I went home, I purchased on Audible the book, the Wim Hof Method book, because I'm interested in his breathing techniques and to see what his cold therapy stuff is about. Everything I've seen so far, I do like. It's been the first part of the book. In the foreword they talk about the power of your mind, and that's something that I've talked about even as far back as the video I showed of when I was on television with the doctor that I was working with when I lost the weight back in 2013. That was what my focus was on the television show that I was talking about, was the power of my mind and my mindset, and that if you believe that you're going to succeed before you go in, you have a much higher chance of succeeding than if you allow doubt to creep in beforehand. And so that is a lot of what I'm looking forward to with this Wim Hof method, is the power of the mind, the power of being able to go through. No, so Tara's asking if the Discord is only for water fasting or for any type of food fasting. She only wanted to do mainly intermittent, any fasting, just the the whole Discord is for all people just looking to lose weight. And that's really what I want to create with this channel, is an environment where people can come in and we can all support each other in our weight loss. And so that is what the whole Discord is about. Now I'm going to have my own things that work for me, and I'm really focusing on the fasting and now the whole food plant-based. That was not my intention going into this. The whole food plant-based was out of left field, honestly. So the fasting, I really believe that it is something that we've we've forgotten how to do as a people. And it's not necessarily forgotten, but we haven't needed to do it because food has been such an abundance. At least for, I imagine, anybody that's listening to me or trying to lose weight, you haven't had an issue with abundance of food, because I've had plenty of food around me. If I hadn't had plenty of food around me, I wouldn't have gotten to 520. And Bolt's saying that he's going to put a breathing link in the Discord, a technique that he highly recommends. Yes, I'd love to see those types of things as well. Just things that are helping you guys that aren't even necessarily weight loss things, but they're just wellness things that that are helping you as well. Carrie's saying that the current environment that we live in is great for cold therapy. It is very great for cold therapy. Again, the picture behind me, it still looks like that at our house, except for there's probably more snow on the ground and on the houses. The thumb, or no, I changed the the channel picture, whatever the wallpaper or background, and that's a picture from today at my house. I don't know if it comes up on Discord or mobile, how it comes up on the screen, but that is a current photo of what it's like outside. It's very cold. It's been cold. It's supposed to get tropical. It's supposed to get up into the 20s here in the next week. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to have to go get my sunblock and my flip flops and go hang out outside. Uh, so I'm continuing to educate myself throughout this process, and that's what I encourage anybody to do, is to keep educating yourself. It it's something where it's very important to, for me, for keeping the motivation and seeing all these other people have great successes with these different ways or different therapies that they're doing. And so I'm glad that I'm learning all these new things. The thing that I run into, and that the book, The Pleasure Trap, which I'm also going to recommend, is anybody that is interested in fasting does, is look into the Pleasure Trap book. I think that it helps kind of break down the whole process in a different way, but then also it helps with any type of diet. He talks about when you're doing a diet and you're succeeding and you talk to people about it, you're going to get a bunch of different reactions from people, and you're going to get reactions that aren't always positive because of how you are choosing to lose weight. When I lost weight 8 years ago, people asked me how I lost weight. I said I cut my calories to 600 to 1,000 calories a day, and people were thought I was crazy at that point and that I was hurting myself. And so a lot of this stuff is going to be personal to you, and it's going to be hard when you're seeing successes to not try to shout it from the rooftops or try to but you have to realize that there's a time and place for everything. And for me, it's been tough. I've had to, kind of stop myself a couple times from going into conversations, because it has been such a big part of what my life these past few months. Not only because I'm doing the weight loss, but because I'm also trying to create this channel and this community. So I'm even kind of diving in even further than before. Um, let's see. Tara's saying that we have fasting amnesia. We have also forgotten how to use temperature variations for health, cold and warmth. Good to have support towards whole self wellness. That's, yeah, everything about that. I'm finding that uh, the the Pleasure Trap book talks about the invention of the light bulb has affected us in a way that we can't fathom. Because prior to the light bulb, when the sun went down, you had a fire that you might stay up to for a little bit, but you didn't stay up till 11 o'clock binge watching the latest Marvel movie or series on television, or you didn't stay up watching Bachelor or whatever, the television. And then on the flip side of it, the electricity, we then create an alarm clock in the morning so that we wake ourselves up prior to when our body wants to wake up. And so these are things that we take for granted, or we take for like, that's the way you live. That's what you do. You got to try to get 7-8 hours of sleep. That's what they say. But what they recommend or what they say might not necessarily be what's best for you, or for necessary, like, there's people out there that could eat close to what I ate, or maybe what I ate, and not be the same weight I am. It's because their genetics and their evolution's been different to get to that point. And so to blanket statement, like with food trees and or whatever, food pyramids or sleeping schedules or things like that, it's tough. But yeah, and so I think that's some of what that Wim Hof is talking about, is that we used to have to endure cold temperatures before we had electric heat and gas stoves, and so we had to find ways to get through that. And what I, what he was talking about, one of the videos, is that he found breathing techniques instinctual from when he the first time he jumped into cold water. His body naturally took big deep inhale breaths, and then he built his breathing platform from that. It's So he was taking just what came natural, what the instinct was, and built his platform off of that. And he talks a lot about that. It's if you're confident that you're gonna get through sitting in cold water for 4 minutes, you're gonna get through sitting in water for 4 minutes. But if you think you're gonna chicken out, there's a good chance you're gonna chicken out. Um, so Crow's checking in here saying, I'm excited to give it another shot. Last time I made it 4 days of fasting and was able to keep up with mostly raw veggie diet for a few weeks. That's great. So I'm hoping that this time it kind of clicks a little bit better, and you keep at it. I don't know how long ago you finished all that up, but I know you mentioned that you might listen to that Pleasure Trap book too. I'd be interested to know if you ever got a chance to listen to that. What do we got? So I started a little bit early today because I do have to get out on time. I can't be going on and on. So, Crow saying that he really felt amazing after the fast, which is good. Carrie says she'll be right there with you, Crow. I usually give up by day 4. I'll be pretty stoked if I make it to day 5, or when I make it to day 5. I like that, when you make it to day 5. That's much better. Yeah, it's gonna be, and then you're hoping on day 5 you'll just want to go longer. And I really feel that if you can maintain a lifestyle that's not super active, that it's possible to fast for a very long time. But I think that a lot of it is um, being able to relax. And I'm going to try doing these breathing techniques in the morning that he does. And he has videos on YouTube that are free videos. He has the Wim Hof is Wim Hof's what I'm talking about. He has videos on YouTube with his breathing. He also has an app that some of it is accessible for free, that I'm going to be looking into that stuff as well. I'm a big fan of the stress stuff he's talking about. Anthony is checking in, starting day 1 here. That's great, Anthony. And yeah, I hope that everybody that is joining along is doing well, and don't hesitate to reach out. Don't force anything. Make sure that you do kind of pay attention to your body the best that you can. I did not jump into doing a 42-day fast out of nowhere. I fasted a lot of times previously to that, but none of them really felt, they didn't stick, or the weight loss I got from them didn't stick. I had done a 30-day fast. I lost 60 pounds, and then I gained 100 in the year and a half after I lost the 60. So, or at least, I don't know, it might have been more. And so so if you don't make it to 2 days, you don't make it to 3 days, you don't make it to 5 days, you be okay with it. It happens. Sometimes you just don't make the goal. Have the stuff ready, have good food available, that or be smart about what you're going to refeed with. Definitely take advice from the doctors as far as that stuff goes. I'm not really going to be the best for the exactly what to do. I'm definitely going to recommend that you do liquid or juices when you refeed. If you refeed for more than, I'm sorry, if you fast for more than 5 to 7 days, more than a week, then the refeeding becomes even more important, that you take your time with that and you do it right. And so, but take the time that you would normally spend eating or worrying about eating and use that time to try to educate yourself and, with how you're going to eat when you get done. Look up, learn recipes while you're fasting. I think that it's doable. I think it's as far as like look into the diet you're wanting to do. If you want to do keto when you come out, or if you want to do other, Mediterranean or vegan or vegetarian, or just try to have a low calorie diet, uh, try to build up your knowledge in those things while you're fasting here. Uh, and I did mention it to, I think it was Blastoise that had said something about feeling hungry on the Discord. I'd be interested to see what people say about watching videos of people eat, because I did watch a lot both times during my fast. I watched a lot of videos of people eating. Um, who knows? I haven't had any urge to now, but I'm also not bored sitting there with my phone watching random videos. So that could all change later today. But so far, I've been happy with the fast. Happy to be down 2 pounds here in the day that between yesterday and today. I'm hoping to see a pound of weight or more each day here through the end of the month. Um, Listen to this Wim Hof stuff. It's hard not to think about pushing myself to the limit in some things, but let's get to the end of the month, see how we're doing. Let's get through the first few days. That's what we all have to like. It's focus on getting through the first few days here, and we'll do great. But I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Again, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let your friends know about it. I need to get up to that 1,000 subscribers. We can get that community tab opened up. I can start going live from mobile, so I don't have to. I can start doing some other stuff, but that would be kind of, like I said, it'd be nice to have that by the summer. So if we can do that in the next few months, I'd love to have you guys help me with that by sharing this around or whatever we have to do. So hit the subscribe button, like these videos, thumbs up them. The Instagram, I'm going to try to post maybe pictures of water here for the next week. But I'll try to keep updates with my weight and stuff on Instagram and the fasting. And the Instagram is at fasting, FAHSTING. I hope everybody has a great day. Tara is saying, if you might have kids watching you fast, it would be good to learn out how a growing body processes, needs, and uses food differently than a grown-up who is trying to condition their body for health. Right. We've been talking to our kids a lot about healthy eating, and they, you know, they know that the fasting is definitely an adult thing to do, and I do not recommend that anybody younger do anything, with that. But yeah, I'll talk to everybody later. Yeah, reach out on the Discord, Carrie says, if you need any help. I hope if anybody has any suggestions for any other diet topic things they want me to put on the Discord, I would be down for that. I could put up like a whole food plant-based section. I think Bolt might have suggested I do some of this a few weeks back, but definitely get the thumbs up on the stream. Bolt says, drink that water, says Crow. Everybody have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.